Good morning, everybody, and to all my followers and people who are praying for me. Thank you for praying for me. I'm almost better, not yet completely. I slept today till 9:30, which is odd for me because usually I'm up at like 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning. And it's a great day here. It's overcast, so at least the aches and pains are not as bad as they were. And yesterday, I did cook and I did do some things around the house, so that's good. When you're sick, you have to push yourself a little bit. Otherwise, you're not going to get better. You're not going to recover from whatever infection or whatever it is. But I put some frankincense oil and some lavender in my diffuser, and I leave that on when I'm sick. Especially, I use the diffuser more, because then you're breathing in those particles which are going into your ear. I have a little diffuser in my room, and that's what I use. I just put 3 drops of lavender and 3 drops of frankincense. Lavender is good for overall balancing your body and relaxing, and frankincense is a good oil for any kind of cancers or things like that that could come up. So that's what I used. And just encouraging people to stay safe and to stay, connected with people, with friends and family. I don't believe that it's my family that is having me tracked and followed and all this. I mean, even the break-ins that we had in Zimbabwe, are they going to say the family did that too? The family came, they opened the doors, and then they ran back. They drove back to town fast because I was coming home, and then I arrived home and I saw, oh, the back doors are open. Or else, maybe they thought, let's just frighten them a little bit. So we used to lock our doors at night because there were only 2 houses there where we lived in Kwekwe. There was our house and there was Mr. Harry's house. And there was like the plot of land in between that could have fit another house. And we used to wake up in the morning and the back doors used to be wide open. So maybe a family member got up and did it, right? Maybe the family member got up and staged the theft. They staged it, and then when we got up in the morning, my mother and I and my brother would be frightened. Or maybe it was one of us that did it. You never know. I mean, think of the stupidity of what they're saying. We used to wake up in the morning, our dogs were cheeky. And then they said, oh, maybe they fed the dog something, maybe, because they might have put like a tranquilizer or something. Our dogs were cheeky. Our dogs used to bark. So who knows, maybe the police are right. Maybe it was somebody in the family that got up, pretended that there was a theft and they were stealing and they were giving it to some people that they knew who were poorer than us. But for me, if it was a family member, you hurt me by doing that, because the things that were stolen were hard worked for. We worked hard to get those things, and they were family gifts, some of them. There were ornaments that were sent to us from America by family in America or England or places like that. So if it is a family member that's doing all this rubbish, or somebody that knows me, I hope you stop and I hope you develop a conscience, because I don't deserve it. I work hard for the little that I have, and I hate the fact that I have to ask people to help me. Everybody gets help, yes, I know, but it's an awful feeling when you're educated, when you're qualified, and calls are being put through to your workplaces, and people are saying, oh, they spoiled your reputation, now we can't keep you in the job. And it's not going on for 1 year or 2 years. It's going on for over 20 years. That is very, very sad. It's very sad. And who knows, maybe, when my sister got married, she got married and we went for their honeymoon. They took all of us. They took the whole family. We went to Victoria Falls and we got a call saying that, oh, Stuart's place was broken into and they stole everything. They had nothing. Who knows? Maybe that was a family member too. Or maybe it was a family friend. How do we know? How do we know? Because I can tell you now, and I told my mother the same thing, if the police ever look for me, they will always find me because I'm an honest person. They'll find me either in the church praying, or they'll find me taking a walk. They'll find me, they won't find anything on me that is saying that I am delusional, that I can't make good decisions, that I don't know how to do things. Whatever this is, whoever it is that's doing this to us, be very careful. You might think that, oh, you're getting away with it in this life, and you might feel proud of yourself, but you actually shouldn't. You actually shouldn't, and you shouldn't be putting calls through to my workplaces, doing things to deliberately upset me, doing things to deliberately hurt me and my family. You shouldn't. Because in life, we were very, very poor, and we still are very, very poor. And I work hard for the little that I have. And if I go to a Sting concert once in a while, or I go to a tennis match, or I go to see somebody that I've wanted to see since childhood, why would you skim that off me? Why would you use it to hurt me? Why don't you, instead of doing that, look for ways that you can help people? Instead of stealing from those of us who work so hard to get the little we have, do you think we like going and asking family members that, oh, we need help, we can't manage? Do you think we like it? But we do it and we help each other because there is no other way in this world. And if you think, oh, you never had to get anyone to help you, think again, because somewhere down the line somebody helped you. Somebody helped you and your family. So stop hurting me, and stop hurting my career, and stop hurting what I have the potential to earn, and making sure that I lose my jobs, because it's not right. It's not right. Teleperformance has always called me back. This is the first time they didn't call me back. And I can tell you now, whatever you're doing, maybe you think, oh yeah, we're getting away with it. Maybe you're sitting and laughing at me and saying, oh, look what happened to her life. There's another life to come. And there's generations coming after you. There's generations coming after me. So whatever you're doing now, it will come back on the next generation. Because we are even told that in the Bible, that it goes from generation to generation. And that's the blessing and the curse. So if you are doing these things deliberately to hurt me, and you're claiming ignorance, you're claiming, oh, we didn't know, then stop doing it. Let me live my life in peace and come up financially and get a good job, because I have not done anything to hurt you. I have not. I have not done anything to hurt anybody in this country, in Zimbabwe, in South Africa. I have not. And you're not just hurting me, you're hurting all my friends, you're hurting all the professors that taught me. You're hurting them too, because I am a reflection of what they've taught me and what I've learned and what I've done in this country. Helping refugees, feeding the hungry, clothing the naked. Those were all the things I did in Zimbabwe too. I didn't just come to this country and sponge off people. I didn't just ask for help for the sake of it. I ask for help when I'm completely desperate. I even went and I borrowed money to pay my rent. I can't get that. I can't get an increase in the loan. Otherwise, I would borrow more and pay my rent and stay here. I would do it. I don't like to ask people for money for food and for all this. I cut out all the things from the papers where I see that, okay, there's a discount. I buy things on sale. I'm very good with my money. I save my pennies. I don't go and splurge on things. And you know what? Sometimes in life you have to enjoy life. It's good to go out, to go to a theater, go to a concert, enjoy life and make the most of it. Those people are also earning a living. The ones who are putting on the concerts and the tennis matches and the plays and the music recitals, they also earning a living. They also need to feed their families and care for them. I won't forget what happened in Zimbabwe. I won't. And it was always me. I used to go home, and I used to go home and find the doors wide open. Wide open. There was no other houses there. So whoever did it was watching the family. And it wasn't Mr. Harry and them, because they were very good with us. And it wasn't they never ever had thefts in their home. So it wasn't the workers who were working for them. This was somebody that knew the family. And I can tell you now, our dogs would not eat meat from strangers. They wouldn't. They were not those types of dogs. Our dogs were very cheeky. So if this is somebody in the family that's doing all this, setting up these calls, getting me out of my job, spoiling my reputation, you better stop. And if there's something that's hurting you, you should go and get counseling. You should go and get counseling or talk to the priests or the sisters and tell them what's hurting you and what you want out of life. And also be grateful for what God has given you. I could have done much more than I've done in this country if people hadn't spoiled my reputation. Much more. I could have still been working at Ivanhoe Cambridge or one of the law firms I worked at, or in construction. I could have done much more. And I'm telling you now, the lawyers themselves told me they're spoiling your reputation. You're such a nice woman. People should stop doing this to you. And I agree with them. I agree. Even if Wits calls me and they say, oh, we got an opportunity in South Africa, you can come back and teach John Maxwell, or you can come back and help us be starting a theology division at Wits, I'll go. I won't stay here. I won't. For what? To waste my life, waste another 20 years. For what? I told my cousin Jaraj, I said, you know, it's sad. I was the one that brought you and Katie together. I was the one that talked to my uncle about Katie liking him, and I wasn't even there at the wedding. And nobody even missed me. That's what's sad. That's what's sad. I hope before I go, I'll be able to spend another Christmas with my Nigeria cousins. We were always together. And if I get an opportunity in England, I'll leave and I'll go, because I don't deserve to have my life and my reputation spoiled. And now my health is gone on top of that because of what people did to me. It's not right. It's not right. I wasn't even there for Jaraj and Katie's wedding, and I was the one that brought them together. I was the bridesmaid, the maid of honor at my sister's wedding. I'm her daughter's godmother. And what do I get in return? For trying to guide, for trying to help, I get told, don't interfere. You don't interfere. I have a right to speak up. I have a right to tell them what I think. And they should know. Because I want Jaraj and Katie to think about what people are doing to me. I want my Nigeria cousins to think about what people are doing to me. All the calls that are put through. Who gets their home broken into right after they get married? You tell me. Who? This is all personal. And it better stop. I pray that God heals whatever is in their heart, because it's not right.